Yeah, since I am not versed at all in these subjects, I always default to our trusty Montoya. It's just titled "Rip Star Atlas," which is like, okay, so here we go. Let's see what Montoya has to say about the downfall of Star Atlas.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I have some potentially devastating news.
He's so happy.
Star
He's so happy, dude. He's elated right
Atlas, not to be confused with Star Citizen, the game we follow on this channel. Star Atlas, if you don't know, was a game that was trying to be made on the blockchain. They were going to use the same kind of tactics as Star Citizen, even going as far as hiring their own ship devs from Star Citizen to come and make ships in Star Atlas, which is why all of those ships look very similar, have the same kind of feel to them. And the idea was to sell these ships in Star Atlas as NFTs. Now, when the NFT market was hot, this was an amazing idea. I think they raised, was a $60-90 million, somewhere around there, and things were looking good. Here they're showing you some of the examples of the things they're working on using Unreal 5, which is a beautiful engine. And I've had my fair amount of criticism for the Star Atlas project. But
I mean, it seems like development is moving faster on that game than Star Citizen.
Did not
all
expect,
things considered.
And what Star
Look, they already have animals.
Atlas did not expect was the collapse of FTX. Now, if you don't follow crypto too closely, don't worry about it. There are a couple of major exchanges in the world which deal with crypto. Binance being one, FTX being another. It was a major exchange. A lot of people had money in there. Among the people that had money in there is none other than Star Atlas. And Star Atlas has taken a huge...
Why don't you keep the money on like a physical key or something like that? Isn't that what people do? I don't have crypto. I don't know anything about it. Why would you keep all of your money locked up in an exchange like it's a bank that is protected by the, like, it's not like a bank in the US where, well, even in the US, the government only protects what, $250,000 that you have in there, right?
Huge hit financially.
But that's the thing, is they don't want to be regulated, and this is the shit that happens, right?
From having the money on this exchange, which is now gone. This is devastating to the project and plenty of other projects and individuals who had money there too. So I'm reading upwards of only 1.5 years of runway left worth of cash. Others saying that it's as little as 9 months of runway left. Now, this is a very big problem, obviously, for Star Atlas. And if you watch my previous content on this topic, you will know that my criticism of Star Atlas, I've never called it a scam. My criticism was that if you have the money, and even if you have the ships, all right, the play to earn model, playing a game so you can earn money in real life, was a model that I'm just not so sure about, all right? A lot of gamers saying, yeah, I don't think this works. A lot of games go out of their way to ensure that RMT doesn't exist in their games. And now...
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of with him on that, but I think games like Second Life were eye-opening and innovative and kind of, in a lot of ways, opened the door to a lot of the games that we play today. So yeah, it's like yes and no. I think some people would love to work in a virtual world. I think that's why people push this metaverse concept so much, is that, you know, people used to do this stuff a lot. But I totally understand his point of view. It's, most people play video games as an escape for a couple hours and don't want it to feel like a job, right?
Now that model's been flipped to people saying, yes, now you can play a game to earn money. That was my one criticism. But the other criticism was, it doesn't matter how pretty the ships are. It doesn't matter how beautiful the game engine looks. What matters is, at the end of the day, also the gameplay. Will people enjoy playing this game? And that...
Montoya, you follow Star Citizen. You have been following Star Citizen for how many years? And all of a sudden, the most important thing is the gameplay? When did this happen? When did this all come about? I'm just curious. Because, I mean, I feel like in a lot of ways, I've been one of the only content creators that felt that gameplay was the most important thing in this community, not talking about a spaceship. Hopefully he is reformed, but we'll have to see. Because it is the most important thing. And I agree with that statement. It's just when I get upset that it's not the most important thing from the community and the community content creators, I'm the asshole. Just want to point that part
That
out.
was my one major concern. Not that they're using NFTs, not that it's going to be play to earn. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. I have my doubts. But can you produce a game that people want to play? What I did not expect was it to go this way, not like this, not like this meme. I didn't expect them to be holding a major portion of their funds on FTX. Now, losing that, they have lost all their money to pay people off. And according to a recent
Why
video
would
from,
they do that?
the CEO himself, there's 233 members of the working in the company all over the world. These are people which will now
Only 233? Not scam enough. Sorry, guys. 700 plus.
most likely be laid off because they can't pay salaries. And your question is, well, why don't just sell more NFTs? Well, yeah, but the NFT market is done. That boom. Remember, I did multiple videos on this topic in the past where I showed we are up here at the euphoria stage, and now it's coming any day now. The downtrend is going to come, and I warned about this multiple times in multiple videos over the past couple of months. And here we are at the point now where it doesn't matter what kind of pretty NFT you have. NFT projects just are not selling like they used to. So Star Atlas may try sell some NFTs, but they just won't sell. And I've made previous videos on this topic itself, and the NFTs, the ships which Star Atlas sells, just do not sell.
96% discount.
In fact, if you own one of them now, if you want to sell it, good luck, because you're not getting anything for it. Now, take a look at their own pages here. Excuse me. Showing what they're selling at. So originally, the BYOS tank ship, which sold for 102,000. If you own one of these and you want to sell it, good luck, because you're getting 1,025. But let's go down to something cheaper, more affordable that people may have bought.
Oh,
which is something
my
like the
God.
Fumble air bike. And I know individuals who've bought this for $20. Said, let me just dip my toes, see what happens. So if you bought this for $20, it was 20 back then before the prices went even lower, you can get $1.56, right? So if you bought this ship for $20, you can now sell it for $1.56. Well, even if there's buyers there, I don't even know if there's people willing to buy this at all. And it goes on 99% discount, 89% discount, 88% discount, everything.
Are we buying the dip or what, guys? What do you think? Are we buying the dip? All right, guys, here's what we're going to need you to do. Everybody donate at twitch.tv/SaltEMike. I'll take the money, and then I will invest in the ships that I think are the most valuable and that are going to give us the most money on your return.
Thing is, no one is buying this stuff. No one is buying this stuff, which is devastating, because if Star Atlas wants to try to save the company, how do they do it? They have to find investors at the point. But will an investor want to touch this? And here's the problem. If they were an established gaming company with a proven track record, maybe they can find an investor saying, look, this is what we do.
Yes. If CIG was also a proven game company with a proven track record, surely people would continue to buy their spaceships too as well.
This is what we've done. And I've said it does look promising. I mean, it does look promising. It does look impressive what they've done with Unreal 5. It is very cool. It's a very good looking engine. And the things you see here do look very nice. But just because you can make pretty graphics, just because you can make a metaverse, just because you can create the levels or get ship designs, design pretty ships, doesn't mean the actual game you make at the end is going to be a fun game people want to.
This is so funny to me. This is exactly Star Citizen.
Play. So I don't know what they plan on doing.
How
here.
is
I
this
think
any
they've got
different?
a very, very tough road ahead of themselves. Also, they own tokens which have just gone down the drain, and we've spoken about this in the past. Highs around 20 cents for the token they have, and down, where is it now? At 0.002. Just zoom into what happened this past week. And this is just the past week. It went from 0.004, cut in half. Which is devastating for their own internal
buy the dip,
economy.
boys. I think we should buy the dip.
If one does exist at all at this point. So very, very bad news. And look, it's very sad. This is Metaverse Explorer. He's one of the content creators who works making his content around Star Atlas and
my Star Atlas family. This is I'm kind of like lost for words at the moment.
Wait, how is the mic that close to his face? And it sounds like he's using a webcam mic.
Poor guy. I feel for him. You know, there's a lot of people who saw potential in this. I don't blame them. It does look great. My concern was not can they make a game. My concern was even if they do make the game, will that game be fun? Because we've seen plenty of well-established game developing companies make a game.
He had to seal the real mic for NFTs, right? True.
So there's a lot of things. There's a big uphill battle that to climb right from the beginning. But this is just heartbreaking hearing what he had to say.
I don't know what to say.
Jesus Christ. This guy's got the shirt and everything.
It's like huge.
Anyway, I don't want to put through all that. Obviously, he's devastated. This is very troubling for where Star Atlas is going, and I don't want to be too much of a pessimist. And
he's not devastated that the game's not coming out. He's devastated that he put all his money in and it just literally lit on fire and disappeared.
Say that this is it. This is basically Star Atlas is done. They may find an investor somewhere. I don't know who is willing to jump in and bail out Star Atlas. But I will say some nice things, and I'll repeat this because I've said this before. I said out of all the...
Hold on, somebody in chat, his name is Non-Fungible Zero. Smart money buys now for small risk, high reward. Yeah, that checks out.
Play to earn NFT type gaming projects.
It's all checking out.
Star Atlas was head and shoulders above everyone else. They were far beyond what anyone else was trying to do even. And for that, I gave them credit. But to see it go down this way and basically get the rug pulled from below them, and this is all
right. So you take your money and you do it.
Writing a
you let me know how it goes.
Explaining what the story
when you
was
buy an island,
what the situation
invite me,
is, and it's
so
not
you could
good.
So you could stomp on my grave of being poor. Okay?
I'm skeptical about their ability to find funding from a private investor or otherwise at this point in time. We're in full-blown bear market in crypto. No one's rushing out to buy anything crypto-related, and no one's rushing out to buy anything NFT-related. Sure, there's still the blue-chip NFTs like the apes, which are still doing well, by the way. But NFT spaceships, yeah, that is not going to work out well. And reading what the CEO has to say there, he goes at the second last paragraph. Over the course of this week, we've reached out to all available relationships within our network to communicate our strategy on capital acquisition. We have formulated a strategy, prepared presentation materials, etc. And apparently there is an investor kit which was out there, and that itself was leaked somewhere. I don't have access to it. If someone does have that investor kit, I'm curious to see what it says. But there also are dire issues in that. And what I suspect happens next is a lot of people will be laid off. 233 team members he lists there in a recent video. That's going to be chopped down to a skeleton crew. I think you're going to see this chopped down to the 10, 15 most critical people in the company. Everything else is on hold. No one else gets paid. And they may try push something out. You know, they may try push out some module to show that there's still potential. At the end of the day, there are still an indie game dev. They might find someone who's interested.
Jesus,
but the
man.
risks at this point to try fund something of the scope which he's trying to do is troubling. I don't see a way out.
The one thing that I don't understand is that when your crypto is on an exchange, I thought everything was like tracked, and it was all like, if it's my crypto, it's my crypto. Nobody can take it, right? That's what I thought. Like, it was so safe. That's the part that I don't understand. If it's so safe, why does everybody keep losing their money when an exchange dies?
If there is, I hope they find it. Maybe they find some kind of angel investor to bail them out on this, but I'm skeptical, especially during the bear market. So I hate to say it, but this might be it. This might be the end of what we've known as Star Atlas. And, hats off to them, because I think they really tried to do something very,
I don't know. I've never purchased
special.
crypto. I don't know anything about it.
I had my doubts all along. Not for the reasons you thought. I never thought this would be the reason. But here we are. And I guess it's just the black swan, something people didn't consider. And yeah, I hate to say it, but let's see what happens. Hey, maybe they find an investor. Maybe they can continue. Maybe the game does end up coming out in some form, way, or shape. We don't know. But for now, that's pretty much it, I think. Very sad to say. And I hope anyone involved in it didn't get hurt too badly.
They bought ships for $100K that are worth $1,000 now.
Have anything to add that I may have missed? Please
they bought a house that is worth $1,000 now.
Post below. I'm more than happy to follow up on the story should something else happen.
People didn't get hurt; they got murdered.
Up. I'm sorry to see this happen. Hopefully, fingers crossed they find something, but not holding my breath. With that, ladies and gents, if you enjoy my content, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Your comments below on this topic or others most appreciated. I'll catch you in the next one.
Oh my, that's insane,
lady.
That's insane. Wow. Well. Rip Star Atlas, I guess. I don't understand still how the money just disappears when I thought that was the whole, like, allure behind these things. But, yeah, they were never making a game in the first place. So, not really, at least. I don't think there was going to be, like, balance and all these, really detailed game mechanics. And I never got that from them. I think game mechanics was... maybe earning some ships in game and selling them or whatever, right? So, I don't know, man. But the next Star Citizen killer will come out soon, I'm sure. And somehow, some way, Star Citizen will outlive it. I don't know how it's still doing it, but it's doing it.